Which brings us to the next one, the fear monger. Again, these guys are different. The other guys are paid to forecast and predict. These guys are trying to get you to do something because they can see the future too. So I found this guy, Doug Casey. This was February 13th, 2017. Said the man who predicted Trump win makes the next shocking prediction. Currency expert who predicted gold boom of the 70s, savings and loan collapse of the 80s, the dot-com and housing crashes, as well as President Trump's victory, makes a startling prediction about the fate of the US dollar. So, you know me, I have to do research for you guys, right? So I clicked on this, find out what's going on with this guy. He seems to know everything. He's got a tremendous amount of clairvoyance. So when you click on him, you immediately get put to this thing that's usually a video. Sometimes a half hour, 45 minutes, most of them are about an hour, and they're full of statistics and facts and data to boost their case. Selective facts and data and statistics. And so here's just 45 seconds of it, and they all seem so reasonable and wise.
Okay, Doug, let's just dive right into it. It's crazy out there. Now, what is going on?
I believe that we entered the Greater Depression in 2007. We entered, compare it to a gigantic financial hurricane. And what we experienced in 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010 was the leading edge of this gigantic financial hurricane. And now, for the last 6 years, we've been in the eye of the storm. I believe at this point, we're entering the trailing edge of the hurricane. And it's going to be much different, much worse, and much longer lasting than the turbulence we experienced back in 8 and 9.
Seems like a reasonable guy though, right? If you're watching it and that's what you're thinking, you know, if you have that mindset when you start watching this, you'll just fall right into that trap. So Doug Casey, the man who predicted Trump win. So I started looking, well, let's look at his past predictions. And I go and I find this book that he wrote in 1993, Crisis Investing for the Rest of the 1990s. You guys remember the 1990s were boom years for the stock market. Absolutely boom years. So then I kept digging and I found this book that you can buy for a penny right now if you pay for shipping and handling. The Crisis Investing, Opportunities and Profits in the Coming Great Depression. Wrote that in 1980. Coming Depression. Now, when Reagan came to office, we had a mini recession, right? And then boom for the 80s and 90s, pretty much, with a little bit in between, but pretty much boom times for all that time period. So do you think he said this in any of his video? Oh, I got it completely horribly wrong? No, absolutely not. But here's the thing, make enough predictions, some will come true. That's what these fear mongers do. Every month every year they're making forecasts and predictions, usually doom and gloom, because that's how they can get people to send them money, right? So make enough predictions, some will come true.
You know, there are a lot of important and life-threatening and world-changing things going on lately. Sometimes it seems like more than ever, but none of them are as foundation-shaking as the news we received about Brad and Angelina today. As I'm sure you've heard, Angelina Jolie filed for divorce from Brad Pitt, and of course, all the celebrity gossip magazines are claiming victory. You know, they broke this story. They broke the story every week for the last 11 years, over and over and over again, until finally it came true.
It's not just in the financial industry, you know. It's in all areas that they run this scam. So here's my prediction. It's nothing profound. Things will change for reasons unknown to us at the present time, and performance will be different every year. So we have to stick to the fundamentals, stick to the basics. We got to ignore market predictions and forecasts from these gurus, the economists, the financial media, the newsletter writers, and especially the fear mongers. These are the things that we need to focus on, what I talked about in the last class. These are the things that create wealth over time. Population increases, economic freedom, knowledge and collaboration, and mutating technology.